What up, earthlings? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Marin and welcome. If you're familiar with the law of attraction, which if you're on my channel and on this video you probably already are, then I'm sure you've heard about the manifestation journals and the power of writing. And I just wanted to do a quick little video. It's going to be short and sweet today about some tips and tricks about writing in your journal and some of the mistakes that I see people making in their journals, and a lot of mistakes that I've made in the past as well. I am going to do a further in-depth video, probably a little mini series about how to better manifest things into your life. And the power of writing is definitely a big part of that. But this is just going to be a really quick little video about some tips and tricks about how to write in your journal. And I do have a video in the past about the do's and don'ts about writing, but I'm probably going to be doing a lot of those videos that I've done in the past over again, just because I'm in a little bit better of a mindset these days. I feel like I can do better than some of those videos, so here we are, and let's just get started. So if you're familiar with any of my old videos, you know I always talk about the power of writing. This is like my 6th journal. I fill them up really fast. I'm writing in them all the time, and they work. Let me tell you, they definitely work. I go back and I read old journals, and I always like to put a check mark and the date of when the things that I've written down happened, which I highly suggest you do, because it's such a cool experience to go back and see all the things that you've created in your life, because you are the master creator of your life. So I think the power of writing is very important, and if you don't have a journal already, do yourself a favor, go out and get one. I get mine from the dollar store. They're super cheap and they're so effective. I read mine and write in it almost every single day when I get up and before I go to bed, and sometimes in the middle of the day. It just depends. Sometimes I take it to the beach with me. I'm just always keeping it near so that I'm always keeping myself in that vibration, and it's just a better way to try to manifest things. So yes, visualization is very, very important to manifesting things. Also, your feelings are probably the most important. What I really love about the power of writing is that you're putting it in a tangible form. So instead of your thoughts, you're taking those thoughts and you're putting them on paper, and you're putting it in a way that you can touch it, you can feel it, you can read it, and you're really letting those ideas go from your brain to a piece of paper that you can read. So it puts it in a whole nother form of manifestation, and I think it really helps get the ball rolling. So one common mistake that I see people make all the time, and that I used to make all the time, is not writing things in the present moment. So for example, if you're writing something like, I will have such and such amount of money by such and such date, or if you're writing, I want to live in this country by this date. When you're saying things like I want, that's putting yourself in a state of lack, and that's not helping any cause for you, because you're just going to keep continuing to be in a state of want, in a state of lack. So you have to write things in the present moment. So for example, before I moved here, I wrote, I love my beach cottage in Florida. I'm so happy and grateful for my house in Florida right by the beach, blah, blah, blah. You have to write it in the present moment. So be very cautious of the words that you are writing. So instead of saying, I want this or I need this, say you already have it. Act as though you already have it, because you don't get what you want, you get what you are. You have to act the part to be the part. So write it in the present tense. That leads me into the second thing I want to say, is also be wary of the words that you're using. So try to make them all positive words. I've done this mistake in the past as well. Say you're somebody who's sick and you don't want to be sick anymore, you're trying to manifest better health. You wouldn't want to write, I am no longer sick. Thank you for not making me sick anymore. Because all that the universe is hearing is sick. You would want to write, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm healthy. I'm so happy and grateful that my body is thriving at optimal health and performance. You know what I mean? So really be wary of the things that you're writing. Put everything in a positive aspect, because the universe is just hearing those words, and every word gives off a frequency. So if you're saying, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm no longer poor, the universe hears poor, and that's giving off a certain frequency. You want to say, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm living in abundance. I'm so happy and grateful that my life is filled with wealth, health, joy, and love. So make sure that you're being wary of the words that you're using in your journal. A third little tip I want to say is write things out in the third person. I do write in the present moment, but I have a full section of my journal where I'm writing in the third person. So it's almost like I'm telling a story. So I will go and read it and it will say, Marin Kritz lives in Florida, blah, 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 and everything that I'm looking to manifest in my life. So when you read that, it's really telling the subconscious mind that this is the life that has already happened, this is the life that is going on right now, and that's really going to get your subconscious mind going and really get you in the state of vibration of already living what you're writing. So try that out, write things in the third person. I know it may seem silly, but it definitely works. Try it out, make it like you're making a book about your life. However you want your life to look, write it out so that if you're to read it, you would say, wow, this person has an amazing life, and write exactly what you want in detail about that. Fourth thing I want to say is, I just caught myself saying in detail. You want to be clear on what you want from the universe, but you don't want to be so specific that it's almost like you're controlling it in a possessive way. For example, say that you are looking for a partner, and say you want that partner to be a vegan. Instead of writing, my significant other is a vegan, which can be kind of a possessive thing to say, you have to think a little bit deeper than that and broaden it out a little bit. So instead of saying my significant other is a vegan, say I'm so happy and grateful that my significant other loves and appreciates animals. I'm so happy that my significant other fuels his or her body with optimal food that raises his or her vibration. I'm so happy and grateful that my significant other cares about the ecosystem and has love and compassion for animals. You get the gist of what I'm saying. So instead of being very zoned in on a particular thing, get to what's underneath that thing that you want in your life and broaden it out a little bit. Don't be so specific, because then the universe is going to give you things that you're not going to want because it's not exactly what you want, but then you could potentially be missing out on something that's better for you. The universe always has bigger and better plans for you, and sometimes you can't see that. So you want to be able to accept and be willing to take what the universe is going to give you, because sometimes it's for a higher interest. Be specific, but not so specific that you're being controlling or possessing over the situation. Broaden it up. Look deeper into the meaning, and the universe is going to give you what you want and what you need, and what will further make your life better and bring you closer to being the best possible version of yourself. Another thing I want to say is just do it. Just do it. You don't know how many journals I've read in the past where literally almost, if not everything, has came true. This stuff is real, you guys. If you think it's hippy-dippy nonsense, you might as well just click out of this video now. This type of topic is not going to be for you. But if you're a believer in the law of attraction and you know that you can create your reality, you have to get yourself a journal. If you don't already have one, just do it. It takes 5 to 10 minutes out of your day to read or write in it, and that 5 or 10 minutes can really shape your world that you live in. We are the master creators of our life, and it's time that you start taking your life into your own hands. So go to the dollar store, spend the buck, get it. I promise you won't regret it. Make sure you're writing things in the present moment. Make sure you're using positive words, and write in the third person, and make sure that you're clear on what you want, but not in a possessive way. So I hope these tips and tricks helped you guys. I know that since I've done these things, my writing has become a lot different now, and I'm manifesting a lot easier and more of what I really want in my life. And you just gotta do it. Just pick up that pen and do it. Do it in the mornings, right before bed. I sleep with mine under my pillow as well, just because I'm really trying to get that ball rolling. So I hope you guys liked this short little video. Stay tuned for my little mini series about how to better manifest things in your life, and little tips and tricks I have on that as well. Those videos will be a little bit further in depth, so I'm probably going to break them up into sections, so stay tuned for that. I hope you guys are having an awesome Valentine's Day. By the time you see this, it probably won't be Valentine's Day, but I hope you had a good one anyways, and I will see you guys in my next video. And to all my lovers out there, I send you love and light. And to all my haters out there, I send you extra love and light and many hugs. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, earthlings. Bye.